Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Mike B.
It's Boot over here.
And this is What the Flix. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing something called Ace's Choice. And I'm going to present Ace with 3 movies, and he's going to have to decide what his fate is. And if he's fated to a greater fate.
This is not going to be a greater fate.
Oh, it's going to be great. Okay, so don't look.
Okay.
Alright, so your first choice is Demonoid Messengers of Death. A British woman visits her husband at the Mexican mine he is attempting to reopen and discovers that the workers refuse to enter the mine, fearing an ancient curse.
This sounds like a trash bag. Okay, what's the next one?
Samantha Agar, Stuart Whitman, 78 minutes.
What?
Your next choice, Underdog Kids. Inner city kids from a poor neighborhood go up against the undefeated Beverly Hills Junior National Karate Team. Philip Ree, 94 minutes. Over an hour and a half of it. There's so much content. Every frame is so dense.
What's the second one synopsis?
That's it. That's Underdog Kids.
What's the next one? Or
Attack Force Z, or Z if you're in Canada. A group of Australian commandos launch a secret mission against Japanese forces in World War II. Mel Gibson, 84 minutes.
when was this made?
I have no idea, I've forgotten.
I don't blame you.
So you have Demonoid Messengers of Death, Underdog Kids, and Attack Force Z. Take your pick.
Let me since you read them all, let me see this. You know what? Attack Force Z looks less like pure agony.
You know what? This one's probably the best, but it's your choice.
It's too late. I'm taking Attack Force Z, not Demonoid Messengers of Death. Attack Force Z from Australia? Who the fuck would name their, anything Attack Force Z?
It's supposed to be a fairly serious drama.
Drama?
World War II drama. It's got Mel Gibson. You know he's gonna overact the fuck out of it. I'm just saying.
We're doing that one.
Okay. So Ace has chosen Attack Force Z with Mel Gibson, 84 minutes. And we are going to go watch that right now. Ah! So we just watched
Task Force Z.
Attack Force Z. Yeah, Attack Force Z with Mel Gibson. What is it, 98 minutes? 94 minutes.
Oh.
Actually, our copy was 98 minutes, but...
So we got extra content? Excellent.
And it's right up to the end. Those credits are like 30 seconds long. You're getting every ounce of movie you can. If you're looking for a movie that is fills every frame is so dense.
No.
Oh God, where do you start?
So they're on the top of a sub, getting in canoes, boating to the island.
However many miles and miles away from the coast.
Okay, watch out, let's get some way up!
D-Day begun. The cheapest portion of D-Day.
Jesus.
Okay, we're not gonna put it on boats, you get canoes.
So this movie starts off dark because they kill one of their own guys, and
a guy gets killed right off the bat, and he's like, "Oh, I can't believe I got killed." And then they're like, "You'll take care of him, right?" And you're like, "Oh, these are Australian guys. They're probably decent guys." No, they fucking shoot him in the head. Alan, whatever his name from Jurassic Park, is like, and that's it. And we're like, "Oh, that's gonna be this movie. It's gonna be dark." 10 seconds later, we get fun, happy music. It's like, and you're like, wait a minute. And then that's the first time you realize the tone of this movie is fucked.
it's all over.
The tone of this movie is so all over the place.
All of these Chinese Chinese men look the same.
Fuck.
It's a mess.
Because it goes. Then it's like, oh, we found this Chinese resistance leader guy.
Who's a monk?
Literally,
So we get
he
some
throws fucking knives.
Yeah, he throws knives, and we get. He's like a kung fu master. Okay, he melees like 3
He
guys
has
to
like
death,
karate chops and shit.
and he's
but
like,
I'm getting like a martial arts movie in my fucking World War II movie. But the thing is,
so I was like, sweet. There's a monk in this movie. That's great.
He's got the best headshot. All the other guys look ugly.
There's a love story shoved in there. The monk's daughter loves
one of the
Australian guys.
but he's like, I'm the most dangerous one. I've killed the most Japanese.
Yeah, he has a
guys." And it's just like-
25,000 guilder
Yeah,
bounty. Guilders. They're trying to find this plane that maybe has President Roosevelt on it, but it's actually a Japanese defector. Anyways, but they try and rescue him, and this plane gets blown up. And then the Japanese defector is injured, and they trick the Japanese to where this guy's going.
Yeah.
But then, for whatever reason, the Japanese find the canoes.
at the start, somehow these canoes were actually well hidden.
Yeah.
In a crevasse in the middle of nowhere.
And then suddenly, somehow, these Japanese commander dude, who is everywhere, we cut away, and this Japanese commander is just like advancing the plot. Like,
But no, the thing is, he's like right behind them at every.
he's right behind them every step. He's like, you're like, how is he here? And the part, okay, there's a part in the city. The Japanese commander just is in this city, and just inexplicably, the monk guy is in a dragon, one of those dancing dragons for Chinese New Year. Why he was there, I have no idea.
Why would he put himself in such a risk when he could sit on the side
And
behind
then
like a window and
You're like, what? How is he? This movie's continuity is so fucked.
My favorite part is when, remember that day-night shot section at like early in the movie?
When they first get off the canoes, they take the canoes off, and it's like early
Yeah.
morning, night, and then it cuts away to them in the jungle, like
Hiding the canoes.
hiding the canoes, and it's middle day, and then they cut back, and they're pulling another canoe off the tank, and it's night,
Yeah.
and then it's day again,
Yeah.
and I guess it's just confusing. Anyways, the commander figures out that they are going to this dock, and we never figure out how he knows that all it is the second in command goes and he says, "Commander, I'm so sorry, we've been tricked," and then somehow the commander just knows that they're not going to the one place, going to the other. He's like, and he puts 1,000,000 guards right there.
But the thing is, there's a bunch of other places they could probably go anyways.
Yeah, it's an island. There's going to be fishing villages and boats all over the place. They could have boated around the island, but no, they decide to go right into this town, and the Japanese are packed there. And then Monkman decides that he should go into a dragon and dance around in front of the enemy commander with dozens of troops around him. And then somehow he is able to throw a knife, kill the commander, and the guys standing beside the commander do absolutely nothing.
Wow, the guys beside him just did fucking nothing. They're just stand there. Look, they let him run away. Their commander just got knifed in the heart. And they're like, nothing.
The gunfights start okay,
And then they go to
and then they get
just
bad,
clown shoes.
and then they go clown shoe stupid.
They get out of cover and then they take their shot like this.
Yeah,
So like, here's the cover.
yeah, their cover is like, normally you'd shoot like undercover. They're like, nope, here's my body.
Here's my torso.
Shoot me.
And then they hip fire it.
Yeah, they don't even aim. They're just like, they like pull their
So
body
like-
completely out of cover.
Instead of like just like having the gun up and then putting your head up to the gun, then taking a few shots.
And everyone does this.
Yeah.
There's a part where the Japanese come in a long corridor,
yeah.
and we have Chinese people shooting them, and the Japanese people march directly into this corridor of death.
And they know that they're there.
And the commander's like, yeah, run into the corridor of death, get shot. And then we see like only 4 guys got shot when like 30 guys walked into bullets, like a sheet of bullets that the Chinese are putting out. And we see like 4 bodies.
Yeah.
It's just really long. It started off fairly promising.
And then it started going clown shoes, like
And it
leaving
gets
bodies
sillier.
laying around.
Yeah, and then these highly trained commandos who are told don't leave bodies out. They leave bodies everywhere.
And they're
then
highly experienced too. They would know.
yeah, this
is
one
like-
guy's like, I've been doing this for years and years.
And he leaves bodies laying all over the place.
And I'm like, are you kidding? They bury some of them, and they make a point of being like, don't leave bodies behind. We need to bury them to get them.
so nobody
hidden.
sees them, at least for a while.
And then they're just like, oh no, there's lots of bodies everywhere, and that even with those bodies, the Japanese commander shouldn't have tracked them as well as he did. He was reading the script.
I
Clearly.
think he was, because this
It's-
is ridiculous.
So the entire team dies except for Mel Gibson, of course, and they finally get this Chinese guy out, and then
Japanese.
Or Japanese guy out, the defector, and the Japanese guy is dead. So Mel Gibson's like, well, what a waste of time. And then you at the end of the movie you just feel like shitty because you're like, wow, what a waste of time.
Yeah.
You know,
Nothing got done. And
nothing got done. Everyone died that we cared about.
And then for some reason, that one guy who was just like, I want to love this guy's daughter thing, and I'm just like, he's giving up everything just to love this girl. I mean, realistically, not just saying that, just he has no time. He's being hunted in this country.
Yeah, he's
Like,
wanted for
excessively.
25,000 whatevers, guilders.
You should have gone with them.
It loses all the steam. Those last 15 minutes are just really a waste.
Well, the thing is, there's lots of fucking wide, long shots that just waste time. What the fuck is happening in this movie now?
Oh, I'm so fucking confused, Ace.
This movie was a mess.
This movie's a mess. The continuity was really shitty. So the movie starts with like a piece of text that explains what these guys are about and how they had to go in and like save this downed plane in Chinese territory from Japanese people getting what was on the plane, which was the deserter.
Yeah.
And it's signed by like an Australian official that this movie does a good job of showing what the Australian special forces did. You know, having a quote from the Bible or a quote like this, that's one thing to set a mood maybe. It's not, I mean, it's cliched as hell.
Yeah.
But that to have a written diatribe scrolling on the screen and signed by a guy saying it's good,
Yeah.
it's such a kitschy move.
This is really dumb.
This is a mess.
I didn't enjoy this movie as much as I thought I would. It was really kind of shitty. I was expecting better. Mel Gibson was the biggest name on Ace's Choice today. And
Yeah.
I think that was part of the reason he chose it, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was like special forces and I
World
don't-
War, and you're
War-
into history.
Yeah, I don't know if it's World War, but it's like, yeah, it is World War.
Yeah, it's World War.
Japanese Imperial. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I thought it would be probably it probably had the highest budget of the three. It probably did.
Does not bode well.
No, it didn't bode well.
Yeah, what's your rating on this mess?
I would rate this. I would rate this probably one Passion of the Christ out of a Mad Max 2.
I would rate it 1/5 of a Thunderdome.
Yeah, I would give it 1/5 of a Thunderdome too. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this special edition of What the Flix, Ace's Choice. And we'll be back next time, so till then.
See ya.
Yeah, no kidding.